Andrew here with the Old Toby podcast. A lot of you have been emailing me or sending me messages via YouTube wondering where in the world I've gone. Is the podcast going to continue? Are you going to continue releasing episodes and doing interviews? Yes, I am. I've taken a little bit of a break. Had a whole bunch of things going on once again in my life that have called for my attention and my time. But I do have an interview completed with a very, very good pipe carver. Jeff and I did an interview with Trevor Talbert of Talbert Pipes. He recently moved over from, he was in the United States, moved to France, did some carving over there, did some amazing pieces with morta, and then moved back to the United States, and he's now carving again. If you haven't seen Trevor Talbert's pipes, you need to check them out at talbertpipes.com. It's Talbert pipes.com. And I'll throw a link on the video here for you, so you can just click that and go over and visit. As far as the release date for that specific interview, don't really have that yet. I'm going to try and get it out in the next few weeks. Also, that will probably be one of the last podcasts that I'm going to do with audio only. I'm going to be switching over here to YouTube and doing a lot more video for a couple different reasons. Since the beginning of the podcast, a lot of people have been asking me to do more videos rather than audio. Well, people still listen to audio, throw it on their iPod, listen to podcasts, things like that. Things are going more towards video. With the video, I can explain a little bit more. I can actually show you things like show you the pipe that I'm smoking, take it apart, explain it a little bit better so you can actually see it. By doing the video, it's going to reduce a tremendous amount of the time that it takes me to release a podcast, and hopefully I'll be able to release a lot more videos rather than audio. So for now, for this particular video, I just wanted to take a little bit of time, explain where the podcast is going. Appreciate everybody still continuing to tune in, and forgive my absence, at least for the time being. This pipe right here is one that I got from Jeff. I actually traded him for a couple other pipes. It's a Brebbia. Love the style on this. This is a rusticated pipe. It's kind of square. And this is my Latakia pipe. Specifically, I smoke one specific blend out of this pipe called Star of the East. And if you've listened to the podcast at all, you know that Star of the East is one of my favorite blends. This is the Cornell & Diehl Star of the East Flake. And I recently learned that Star of the East actually began in this form, in just a regular whatever you call it, just a regular cut blend. It's not a pressed flake. It's just like the normal tobaccos that you buy in bulk at your tobacconist. Picked up 3 tins of this yesterday. Christian, the owner of Just For Him in Springfield, Missouri, cut me a deal on it. He was meaning to order this stuff, the flake, and they accidentally sent him this. So he had 3 tins of this on hand, and I said, hey, I love this blend. If you cut me a deal, I'll buy all 3 tins. So he cut me a deal. He gave me buy 2, get 1 free, which was very nice of him. Thank you, Christian. Want to give a little bit of an advertisement for Just For Him. If you listen to the Old Toby podcast and you want to get some free pipe tobacco, if you go to justforhim.com, and after you make your order, put in the message box, use coupon code OLDTOBY, they'll send you a free sample of tobacco. Pretty much any of the bulk blends that they have, they'll send you a free sample of it. They're not going to crack open a tin and send you a sample of a tin, but if you want some free tobacco, make an order at justforhim.com and use the coupon code OLDTOBY and tell them what type of tobacco you want a sample of, and they'll send it off to you. Enough of that for now. But these are 2 of the forms that Cornell & Diehl Star of the East come in. If you're interested in purchasing either of these blends, tobacconists all over the place carry Cornell & Diehl. Cornell & Diehl does an amazing job. This is one of my favorite blends. So I'm going to take a break. I'm going to smoke some of the Star of the East Flake. Or not the Flake, I'm going to smoke the regular, the Star of the East. And I'm really looking forward to it. So, again, I appreciate everybody continuing to tune in. Make sure you jump over to oldtoby.com. That's OLDTOBY.com. Check out what we've got there. We still have the forums. There's still a lot of people that post in the forums. Pipe carver Mark Tinsky posts in the forums on a regular basis. Puts his day's work in there, and he even answers questions for a lot of the listeners. So if you've got some questions for a pipe carver, Mark Tinsky is a great one to check out and to probe his brain a little bit. If If you have any questions for me, shoot me a message. Put a post on my YouTube channel or send an email to me at andrew@oldtoby.com. I'd be happy to answer them. Once again, I appreciate everybody tuning in and listening, and as soon as I release the next podcast, I'll post a video and let everybody know.